are here?
We do know.
Sure?
Yeah.
Can I tell you from my perspective?
Absolutely.
Please.
I want you to convince me as to why I should trust a significant part of my business too. Especially when I'm already working with somebody and partnered up with somebody that I really trust. Now, obviously, you guys bring a lot to the table. I know that. But my business is changing and I'm getting really nervous and not sleeping well at night. So help me sleep better at night, okay?
Try
All
our
right,
best.
good.
Well, first of all, I have our presentation for you that you can.
Okay, you want me to go through this now or save it for
You
later?
can save it for later if you so desire.
Certainly.
If you need some late time reading.
Okay.
But my name is Kim Pinkerton, and I am
Okay.
the potential managing partner if you choose KPMG as your audit servicer. And I have provided you with a team that has answered all of the questions that you have provided us in our audit proposal.
Good.
And I'm going to let them kind of introduce themselves so you can get to know us better and have a good personal relationship
Good.
with us.
All right.
My name is Matt Barnhill. I am a senior manager in our audit practice, and I am based in Seattle.
Okay, great.
I'm Steven Stoll. I am a tax partner also based in the Seattle office.
Good. Okay.
I'm Anson Chen. I'm an advisory partner in San Jose, California office.
Ah, okay.
And again, I'm Kim Pinkerton. I am the managing partner, and I'm actually currently based in the San Jose office because I'm working on our client that's Adobe Services, but I'm about to rotate off that client. So I'm looking for a new opportunity, hopefully in Seattle and hopefully with your client. And to our left is our IT specialist, Carnisha Wolf, and she is currently under the weather and is unable to talk at this time, but if you have any IT questions, she is here to write down your questions and email you or do anything like that.
Well, I appreciate you being here.
And so with no further ado, we're going to start off our presentation with Matt, and he's going to talk about our assurance
Good.
practice.
Thanks, Kim. Again, my name is Matt. I'm a senior manager. I've been with KPMG for a little over 8 years now. I, early in my career, did a 2-year rotation in Ireland, where I was able to work on our Google Ireland engagement team. And also there, I was able to develop some expertise in international financial reporting standards, which I know will be important to Amigo going forward. And after that, I came back to Seattle, where I've been since, and I have been working exclusively with technology firms in that time. Such as Adobe, which Kim has also, we've been working together on that, and CNET Networks also. Those have been my 2 major clients. And I found that I enjoy that industry very much and want to continue to build my career there. We know that Amigo is expanding and is looking forward to international expansion, and so one of the things that KPMG can offer you is access to our broad international network, so that we can service your needs anywhere in the world. We can easily communicate with our international offices and have teams set up any place you need them. So as Amigo grows, we will be able to facilitate that growth and service your needs wherever they are. Additionally, KPMG is committed to expanding our presence in the technology industry. And as an example of that, we founded the Technology Innovation Center, which is based in Silicon Valley, and it exists to identify and evaluate emerging technologies that may be potentially disruptive to the market and cause businesses to change in order to compete. And we feel that the forthcoming Amigo 3D technology could be one such. And that's very exciting to us, and we feel that the Technology Innovation Center could be a valuable resource for you as that is unveiled and hits the market. So those are some highlights about our audit services, and I'm going to let Steven tell you about our tax services.
Again, I'm Steven, and I'm a tax partner in the Seattle office. I have over 18 years of experience, and I primarily deal with publicly and privately held technology companies, and my main focus is dealing with these multinational companies and their tax implications for their global operations, whether it be mergers, acquisitions, cross-border financing techniques, or just accounting for income taxes. KPMG's tax practice overall in general has over 22,000 tax professionals in 144 different countries. This being said, we have global mindset and cross-border reach, along with our local experience to best suit your company's compliance needs. As Amigo is rapidly growing into a larger global company, there's much more in-depth global tax planning involved, and a couple key points I wanted to touch on briefly that your company will need to consider going forward and that we could help you on. I'll list a few of them right now for you. First, we would help navigate through all your cross-border financial reporting obligations. As you expand into different countries, you'll have to complete returns in these separate countries, and it's imperative to have tax specialists who are aware of all the various tax treaties between the countries and can both properly and efficiently complete your compliance work. And going along with this, we will also help determine the proper global corporate structure for your company. As you're expanding, your corporate structure is going to be changing as well, and improper structuring as well as inefficient planning can lead to excessive worldwide taxation along with penalties and fines as well. Next, as a technology company, one of your greatest assets is your intellectual or intangible property, and we will help determine the best location to place your intellectual property outside of the U.S. in order to not only protect it, but to minimize tax liability as well. And one of the ways that we would help minimize the tax liability is through transfer pricing. It's within your firm across these various countries, and we would help to develop and implement economically supportable transfer prices, as well as we'd also help deal with tax authorities when problems arise with that. And while these are just a few of the many different tax implications that are going to arise when you expand globally due to time constraints, I can't hit on all of them right now, but I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have outside of this. But for now, we're going to move on to Anson with the advisory services.
Let me ask one question.
Okay.
This actually goes back to Matt.
Sure.
You would be my point person on the audit, is that right?
I would, yes.
Okay. Would you stay with us, or would you have to rotate off? How would that work?
There would be no requirements for me to rotate off, only for the partner in charge, which we can.
Okay.
So yes, I would be committed to this project long term.
Okay. And Kim, let me ask you. You know, my business is changing a lot. I really want to get somebody that can do everything for me. You've got a great team here.
Yes.
Can you guys bring everything to the table and be my one-stop shop for everything?
One of the biggest things with the Big Four is we do have the ability to provide you with the services that you need to move forward in this industry. If you do decide to go public, we will not be able to provide as many consulting services due to Sarbanes-Oxley. But other than that, we would be able to provide you with the services you would need among the firms.
We'll get into specifics about that later.
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, again, my name is Anson. I'm a venture capitalist specialist in advisory service in San Jose, California. Before coming to the Golden States, I spent 8 years in Beijing and Hong Kong offices in KPMG. With our help, I have successfully bring like 5 small and medium-sized business went public in Hong Kong Stock Exchange. I'm also a member of Hong Kong Institute of Certified Public Accountants. So I believe KPMG, with our help, we are the best fit for Amigo today. So as you just mentioned, you want a one-stop shopping. Our valuation service will assist our audit team in valuing your intellectual property, such as the trademarks, the domain names, your patents, which we know you probably spend 20 hours a day developing it. We really appreciate your efforts in better communicating, every person in the world, connecting every person in the world. That's something we really appreciate. Also, as you are going to an IPO process, we understand that, there are really complicated issues like the dilution effect if you issue new stock to common stock holders, and you probably have really complicated restricted stock options to offer your employees that help you build your enterprise. So far, our valuation service will help to value this to make it in the best compliance with SEC's requirements. We will communicate with your underwriters, your lawyers, to help you get rid of all the troubles and save you some time to sleep. So we believe our KPMG provides you with a really comprehensive services. We hope you will take us. So another part of our advisory service will be information technology, which will be introduced by Kim.
Since Carnicia's under the weather today, I spoke to her earlier, and she wanted to make sure I told you that our practice is a vendor-neutral advisors. So we focus more on what processes you need than the exact supplier that provides those processes. So it's a very we'll talk to you, and then you talk to us, and then we can help recommend the program that's best for you.
Okay.
And then on another note for KPMG, we would like to talk a little bit about our Founders Program, which is something we co-sponsor. And it's actually a conference that's held every year for tech startups. And last year we had Twitter, founders of Twitter, and Skype, and I think it was Netflix. Netflix is the other company. And they kind of go and talk about the issues that they have and the compliances and the steps moving forward. And we feel like as your company, that would be very useful for you in the future.
This all sounds great. What's this gonna cost me?
Well, we have actually a program, which is also in your packet, but I can give it to you here. And we are understanding that we don't have as many technology service clients currently, so that your client base would be more of an investment in our building up our sector. So this would be a base of our fees that we feel like would be.
And you feel like this is comparable to the other firms?
I feel like it is, yes.
Okay, so bottom line, why should I trust you with this business?
We feel that we can provide you with the services you need, but we also have the relationship basis that you're used to. And in our Seattle office, we are personally relatable and